I don't even want to say, Sean. It's just exciting. And then on the Heidel side of things, you have
Is girls class 1 4 by 1. Lane 2 is Immaculate. Lane 3 should have been Homewood Technical. Missing in action for this final. And we must remind the persons, though, there are straight finals for all events that are here. Straight finals. Just a reminder, because normally Gibson starts like 9 o'clock in the
right.
morning. You have the preliminaries. However, because of all the protocols and all of that, they decided to just have straight finals. So they made the selection for the finals from last year's Boys and Girls Championships and the year before Gibson Relays. So a lot of persons not liking what happened in terms of the finals, how they were decided. But I know the organizers had it rough.
Yeah, I mean, you have hundreds of schools in Jamaica, dozens of schools who participate at a high level in track and field. Somebody is going to be left out who somebody feels should be there. But at the end of the day, the organizers have to make that decision who they're going to include. It's just a little bit disappointing that they would have selected Homewood, and Homewood not able to be there. It means that somebody who probably would have liked to be in this finals is not there.
Exactly. So lane assignments once again. Immaculate in 2. You have in 4 St. Jago. In 5 Heidel. In 6 it looks to be who Edwin Allen, the overwhelming favourites. And in 7 you have St. Catherine. And in 8 you have the Queen's School. The athletes came out at least 20 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, not exaggerating. And they want a start of 1 o'clock. They
Right.
want to start at 1 o'clock. However, the officials wanted to start earlier because
Yeah.
the athletes were lined up and in position for the first event from about 15 minutes ago. Why though?
I have no clue, Sean.
It's a 1 o'clock sun. You know, it's
Yeah.
pelting down on the children.
Yeah, I can't agree with that. You know it's 1 o'clock. You have media here. Most of the major media houses are here for the 1 o'clock start. And you can't start early because if you start early, we have a broadcast time. We're gonna miss that start. We're gonna miss one of the big races, and you can't do this. You can't bring them out 20 minutes before they're getting. Um, I don't understand it, Sean. It's just mind-boggling.
So I'm looking at the Edwin Allen team, though, as the officials are saying, they'll stand behind your blocks, though. But Edwin Allen looks like Serena Cole on the first leg, and you know that Clayton on the back stretch and Clayton to anchor. We don't know who they're using on the third leg, though. Maybe it's Bridge
Or Hall. They use
or Bradley Hall.
at the Western Relays.
Well,
Look
it's
good.
the athletes going into their respective blocks for the first event of the 2022 Gibson McCook Relays. Girls class 1 4 by 1. Immaculate, St. Jago, Heidel, Edwin Allen, St. Catherine, and the Queen Schools. 6 facing the starter. In the set position, God has set them away. Brilliant start from Edwin Allen. Serena Cole has covered St. Catherine on her outside. And the Queen School. It will be Edwin Allen handing over the baton in the top spot on the backstretch, cruising past the marathon tunnel. They're way out in front, but Heidel is in second position and moving well in that second position. But Edwin Allen on this penultimate exchange are out in front by about 3 meters or so. But Heidel on the inside trying to cut the deficit in this first race of the Gibson McCook Relays. For the final exchange, Edwin leading by about 6 or 7 meters. It's a Clayton going home, romping past the McDonald tunnel with a 7, 8, 9 meter lead. It's all about, should it be a record 43.37. That's a flash time for 43.37 for Ed Allen. Heidel is second, St. Jago is third. We're checking if it's a first record. Well, it is a new record, 43.37. Heidel second, 44.40, and St. Jago third, 45.50. What was the old record, Davian?
I'm checking on that now, Sean, to get the old record, but stadium announcer just mentioned that is a record. Have to mention Serena Cole on that opening leg. She blew everybody away. Absolutely fantastic first leg from Serena Cole, and I thought from there it was just about Edwin Allen maintaining that lead. Liston ran a very good second leg. However, because of that lead that Serena Cole had, the Edwin Allen team, were never really under any real pressure.
Well, Brianna Liston running for Heidel, ran a blistering second leg. I think she was going up against Tia And Tina ran that ankle leg for this Edwin team, though. Exceptional time, the first event and the first record of this 2022 event. Sean Grant alongside my good friend, girls class 2 coming up now. And in terms of the time, 43:37. And excellent time from Edwin Allen, and they mean business, especially in that class, especially with those athletes. Two, especially. I'm using two, and I'm using especially from Edwin Allen in the light blues from Frank Field, dominating the first run in these proceedings.
Yep, definitely, and can confirm that it was indeed Brandy Hall on that third leg. So that was what I'd like to call the Edwin Allen big team. I'm expecting them to go later in the year to go sub
So you have a
43.
small team, though. Mr. Dyke, the coach,
Yeah,
has a small team
likes
of
to
Edwin
mix
Allen.
he likes to mix it up.
Oh, my word.
Sometimes you'll get Bethany Bridge or Vassal, Shanika Vassal. Mixes it up a little bit so everybody gets a little bit of a chance. This time, he's not taking any chances. Spoke with him at Western Relay, said the team is behind a little bit. Had Hall and the Twins run 4x4 in addition to their regular 4x1 duties. So he is not taking any chance. He's getting as many runs in as possible.
So, listen to Kelly at Sports FM 8 and 9. Very technical in lane 1. Homewood Technical is in 2. In 3, St. Jago. In 4, St. Catherine. Hydel is in 5. Edwin Allen is in 6. Immaculate is in lane 7. And Excelsior is in lane 8. So we have a full field for this girls' class 2 4x1. In the first heat, or the first final, I should say, the first race on the cards, only 6 teams took part in that event. 7 were listed, though. Homewood Technical did not face a starter in that race.
Yeah, a little bit disappointed. Would like to find out what happened there because with the restrictions in the amount of races you can run leading up to championships, you need as many races to get things right. So I'm not certain what happened with Homewood, but something I'd love to find out.
So you're looking on the teams?
Yeah, I am.
Rasta Athletics?
Yes, I am.
And the lineup?
Let me pull it here just a second.
I thought you were living on that, though.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to go through after you've come off, so I'll stay on the app. Lineup we have for girls class 2 is going to be...
In the meantime, athletes on their marks. I don't know why they've been taking so long. And awaiting the instructions for the start or from the starter in the set position. Girls class 2 4x1. Very technical, Homewood Technical, St. Jago. And it's an even field though, but Hydel moving well on this first leg, gaining on and Edwin Allen on the outside. Hydel hands over the baton in the top spot. But we are in lane 8. Excelsior looks well, but Hydel and Immaculate cruising on this back stretch, cutting the deficit set by Excelsior on this penultimate exchange. Still Hydel, they've taken over, leaving all teams in their smoke. It's Hydel on the third leg, cruising around to the bend for this final exchange. Hydel with a 7-meter lead, and it's St. Catherine second, but Hydel just bouncing with a 10-meter lead over St. Catherine second, but Hydel will take the girls class 2 4x1, 44.63 seconds, and in second should be St. Catherine. In third, St. Jago. That's a top 3. 44.63 is the flash time. The official time not on the board just as yet, but certainly a commanding performance is from Hydel, the team from St. Catherine.
You know, Sean, I mentioned the Edwin Allen girls having 3 of the 4 members from the World Junior Record 4x1 team. Hydel in class 2 has a 4th member. Alana Reed, and you put that with Karika Hill, Myers and stuff. You have a very good team there in class 2 for Hydel. They may be just as big a favorites in class 2 for the 4x1 as Edwin Allen is in the class 1 4x1 girls section. Excellent run. I thought Alana Reed on the second leg did a fantastic job. She blew everybody away, opened up the gap for Hydel after they had slightly, in my estimation, gotten the better of the first leg. That second leg blew everybody away, and everybody was struggling to catch up with Hydel after that second leg.
44.63 is a flash time. The official time not on the board just as yet. But I tell you this much, we're awaiting the official time from Hydel and placing second in Class 1, taking the top spot in Class 2. Nobody's going to win Gibson. We heard some of the media frenzy happening here, and pundits are stating that, oh, okay, so you won it, wins it every year. Nobody wins Gibson. You win a race. There's no
Yeah.
school that wins Gibson. Gibson McCook, pardon me. 44.63. Hasn't moved just yet, though. Hasn't moved just yet. I mean, it's good to see track in the field. Good to see Gibson back, or Gibson McCook back. But however, there are some glitches all around, and I'm hoping that most persons who applied online have received their tickets, because up to this morning there were some glitches. Persons did not get any comment. They went online, applied for their ticket, and did not receive an email at all.
Yeah, Sean. Up to when I was coming into the stadium, probably 30 minutes ago, or a little bit more than 30 minutes ago, persons were complaining about the system and not being able to purchase tickets, or not being able to get approval, even though they're fully vaccinated, that kind of thing. So it's something that probably needs to get looked into before we move into the big one, into championships. Because you don't want this to happen at champs. You want to have a smooth system going through right through championships, and yeah, you don't want this.
Well, the athletes not on the track just yet for the Class 3, 4x1. They're walking around to their respective positions at the present time, so you're not missing any action whatsoever, though. But we can tell you, though, there was a record in the first run of the first race of the girls' Class 1. 4x1. The overwhelming favorites, Edwin Allen, with some talented, not only the twins, but some talented athletes on that 4x1. Certainly taking the record, and many persons are expecting them to continue on that same trend when it comes on to the girls and boys track and field championships.
Certainly, lots of folks expecting them to do well at championships. They have excellent sprinters in Class 1. Just want to give you the lineup since I'm on roster
Thank you
athletics
very much.
for the girls class 3, and we have a favorite here, or in my estimation, a favorite. So
Your
let's,
estimation of favorite.
yeah, yeah.
And you have to label, tell us why, in
No,
your
no,
estimation,
no problem, no problem,
that team is a favorite.
no problem. So in class 3, the lineup is Excelsior in lane 1. In lane 2, we have St. Catherine. In lane 3, it's going to be St. Jago.
Mm.
In lane 4, Immaculate Conception. Lane 5, we have Hydel. In lane 6, it's Edwin Allen. Lane 7 will be Homewood. And in lane 8, we have Veer Technical. Now, onto who I see as the favorites.
Yeah.
That St. Jago team, Kamoy Bingo, Puchili Blake,
On paper. Well, go
on
ahead.
paper, Brianna Davidson, Brianna Campbell. That is,
The team to beat.
in my estimation, the team to beat.
Well, in many persons' explanation,
Bingo from championships last year, if you remember her, won class 3 80 meter hurdles. Had to come back, do it again, came back, do it
after
again.
the race was run over.
Yeah, yeah, got injured, and didn't finish where a lot of persons were expecting her in the flat event, flat 100. But that team with Binga and Puchili, all of those girls, they are a super class 3 team. My estimation, they come out as favorites.
What's the record for the Class 3 4x1 though?
I am trying to pull up the records now, Sean. So when we do get a record,
So it's not on the top of the
no,
start
it's
list?
not on the app. So I'm trying to pull it from other sources.
Okay, I thought it was on the app though, to be honest. So that's why I was pressuring you that much for the record. But in the meantime, let's go back to the lane assignments. Excelsior, they are in lane 1. St. Catherine is in 2. Overwhelming favorites by many. St. Jago, they are in lane 3 for this girls' class 3, 4x1. In lane 4, you have Immaculate. In 5, Hydel. In 6, Edwin Allen. In 7, Homewood Technical. And in lane 8, you have Veer Technical. Expectations are high for this class 3 St. Jago team. And Monk Street may come to the fore in this event, the third event of the 2022 edition of the Gibson McCook Relays.
Yep. You've had one from Edwin Allen, one from Hydel. St. Jago will want to put one in the basket as well.
There's a basket going around?
Yeah, you got to put it in the basket, man.
Why
You got
could you put it in a
you put
pan or a pot?
uh,
Why a
one.
basket?
They say one cocoa full basket. They
But
never say pot.
but hold on, are we going for cocos now?
We're
Or
going for
medals?
relay wins. Relay
Oh
wins.
my word. I thought you were going for medals, but according to my good friend Davian Nugent, he said the athletes are going for cocos. I didn't know. I didn't know. Well, thanks for pointing that out, though.
Not a problem, Sean. This is going to be an exciting day. Let's see what St. Diego does to respond to what is seen as the two big schools in championships race.
Exciting, exciting track at the field mixed with a little bit of horse racing. And then you'll hear from Dean Smith later on, also Trishana McGowan. Athletes going on their marks for the girls' class 3, 4 by 1. Excelsior, St. Catherine, St. Jago, Immaculate, Hydel, Edwin Allen, Homewood Technical, and Veer Technical in the set position. And the gun has set them away. Brilliant start from Homewood Technical. They've gained on Veer Technical. So too St. Jago. They've gained on Immaculate on this opening leg. It looks to me like it's going to be St. Jago. St. Jago, they gave the band in the top spot. But Edwin Allen coming back into the four on the back stretch. Edwin Allen gaining on Homewood Technical on the outside for this penultimate exchange. Edwin hands over the baton in the top spot on the third leg. It is Edwin Homewood on the outside, but here comes Hydel alongside St. Jago squeezing through on the inside. It's St. Jago now will handle the ball in the top spot. Oh, poor band change for Hydel, but St. Jago with a 3-meter lead, a 5-meter lead over Hydel in second, followed by Edwin in third, but it's St. Jago extending their lead from 3 to 7. Stop with the clock on 45.70 seconds for St. Jago, winning the girls' class 3-4 by 1. St. Jago, the team from Monk Street, coming to the 4. David Nugent called him 45.71 seconds, the official time. Heidel second, 46.45, and Homewood Technical third, 46.98 seconds. Top 3 in the 4 by 1 class 3 final. We're talking about girls. You called it, my good friend, and it came to the 4.
Yeah, Sean. St. Diego putting one in the basket. As expected. No surprises so far.
Well, guess what? We have a surprise for you because we're leaving for the National Stadium, going over to St. Catherine, not over to a respective team, but right over to Caymanas Park.
So the men's high jump is now in progress. The height of the bar 1.85 meters. So Lano Calabar failed to get over on his first attempt.
After the opening ceremony is at 2 to 2:40. That's on 3. Come here. 2:40.
Patrick of Kingston College failing to get over 1.85 on his first attempt. First attempt coming now for his teammate, Blaine Byam. Byam fails to get over 1.85 on his first attempt. He has a personal best of 2 meters.
No man, they up now.
I thought I would have the record.
But you have the class 1 record as all the record.
Oh.
That was Gerald Sam of Kingston College getting over 1.85. This now is Javon Bowen, Jamaica College.
Boy, it's a quad, but they don't feel like Gibson. Normal Gibson. The place full of all the provider. Better than no. Huh? No, I want voice note.
So easy does it for Bowen of Jamaica College getting over 1.85 on his first attempt.
Them have internet now?
First attempt now for Horatio Humphrey, GC Foster.
Humphrey.
Yeah.
Humphrey never gone a foreign shot? Humphrey never done a foreign.
Yeah.
So Humphrey over 1.85 on his first attempt. He has a personal best of 2.14 meters.
Okay.
So I'm trying out the class 4 girls, 4 by 100 meters from Heidel. Heidel now in charge. Then Immaculate and Edwin Allen into the home stretch they come. It's Heidel, Edwin Allen and Immaculate, that's their top 3. St. Diego on the inside as well in the mix. It's Edwin Allen who storms forward. Edwin Allen will get with him ahead of Heidel, Immaculate and St. Diego. 14 Allen. 48.78 for Heidel in second, and Immaculate 49.25 in third.
So back at the high jump, that was Chavez Penn of Jamaica College clearing 1.85 on his second attempt.